Alright guys, I think I recorded this a while back, but these are a little bit different buildings than before. They do war reenactments out here at Camp Mabry where I work, and they'll build these little cities out here to do reenactments. And I'm just going to film some of this stuff up close because all of this is made out of wood. Even those metal looking things over there, you've got barbed wire strung over there, which is faux barbed wire. You got some things over there that are look like concrete, which are not real concrete. And I'm going to get a good shot of the backside of this little house because I'm talking about doing a facade this year, or building a facade. And this is exactly kind of what I'm wanting to build in front of the opening of the garage. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I could find out who does this and just be like, hey, can I borrow your facade? I mean, hell, this thing's already built. So anyway, so you've got the sides of the building, which looks like it's burnt down. You got some roof that's fallen. So here's the backside, and I guess you've got, this is cool, you've got a ladder someone could climb to get up on the platform. So that's kind of cool for an actor if this was a facade in the front. But it's just pretty simple construction. Just a little panel there, a little panel there. So this thing is 1, 2, 3. It all comes apart the way they built this thing. Looks like this roof panel just lifts up. Yep, just lifts right off. So this is a separate wall, this is a separate wall, separate wall. Another little panel there. So this is pretty awesome. They just made it to where they can put a small little building out. And I mean, that'll make a really big statement in a haunt to have a building like this that changes the look of your house. And this would store pretty easy. I mean, all these panels would be flat. And it looks like they just put it together with zip ties to hold this thing all together. So, pretty freaking cool. You got sandbags there. It looks like it, you know, they did a little bit of gunpowdering there where it looks like where people have been firing out of it. Not bad. This door doesn't work unless it's just locked. Let's see. Surely it works. Yeah, it works. So you've got, yeah. Well, alright. It is a working door, it's just that latch is pretty damn hard to move. I just won't jack with it. So let's go check out some of this other stuff. This wagon is pretty awesome. That is cool. Looks like they even made the wheels on it. Nice. So that's just a piece of conduit with some ends put on it. So this thing can roll around. That's pretty cool. I like this old cattle looking fence. Really neat. So this would actually be a great way to build an old western town. You hear people talking about doing some old western town village. You could build this stuff fairly easily. I think it would go up really fast. You could always find old fence pickets everywhere. So, like I said, once again, so this is a panel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They built this in 10 separate panels so they can store it, flat against each other. And then they just support it all with some beams up top. I'm sure this door works too, I guess. You got some of the roof blown off here. blown off of the top of it. He's got a large well. That's awesome. I know a lot of hunters can use that type of thing. Probably have a guy down hiding in there. And then this one has a lot of really good detail on the paint job portion. This burnt out looking stuff. This one's pretty cool. Ooh, you even got a curtain. See, that's pretty creepy looking. You know, if you had that in your front yard as an old witch's shack or something, man, that would be cool. And I noticed they have a lot of these parts numbered. So that door works as well. Really cool looking. I'm liking all this stuff. Oh, this even has a fireplace. They went all out on this one. Fireplace. And they build this crap out here all the time to do these reenactments. They have a lot of fun doing it. It looks like they even have more stuff there to build something else. Not sure what they're going to build. Alright, let's go check out these. They're supposed to look like concrete. Some of them are laying down. I guess they're trying to reenact, you know, like Normandy Beach or something like that. So, okay, so this is that splatter, concrete splatter looking stuff. And they just painted it gray on wood. So these are just wooden boxes. Just wooden boxes. See that? It looks like concrete pillars, concrete bases. That's pretty awesome. So then you've got consultine. These would be cool for like a zombie apocalypse. Looks like just 2x4s. And then the barbed wire, if you can see, is just wire, like a spool of wire. And they just did, this is speaker wire, but thicker wire. Some of it is just duct tape to make it look like barbed wire. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. That's pretty awesome. Like if you wanted to do a fence like this around your yard for the zombie apocalypse to keep zombies out, you could even throw some dummies in the barbed wire and have them laying in there dead and stuff. That would be kick butt. And here are what seems to be steel beams, but it's just wood. Those would be a little more complicated to build, but not really. I mean, it's just 1, 2, 3. It's 3 of these pieces like this put all together. Those are pretty awesome. Looks like they come apart pretty easy and flat. And then the last building, not much left of this building. It just looks like some old fencing that someone tore down, and they just used it to sort of make a semi building that's been blown up. Top of it's been blown up. So pretty awesome. It'd be really easy to do this kind of stuff in front of your house to cover up. You know, if you've got a newer house. If I had some property, I would actually build some buildings like this. But here's the whole scene. Really cool. So hopefully that inspires some of you guys to do some facades this year. If you have any questions about it, I can try and get a little more detail on it. If you have a question on how something was put together, just leave me a comment down below. And this really makes me want to do a facade this year.